Today's bag is the mini frame crossbody by Vera in the pattern Fanfare. This is not a new item. I've had this for several months now, probably 5 or 6, but I don't think I've ever reviewed it or even talked about it on my channel yet. So I thought that today's video I would just show you what I fit inside of the mini frame crossbody and show you just how I use it, how I wear it. It is actually a really cute, roomy bag. It's kind of deceptive because it looks like it wouldn't fit that much, but it does. So my big bag of the day is actually the carry-all crossbody and the pattern Bohemian Blooms. Typically when I use small bags like this, I have a bigger bag with like all of my other essentials in it, like my medium cosmetic, my larger notebooks, my packs of tissues, all of my pens and pencils, and like deodorant, feminine products. They all live in my main bag, but there are times where I don't need all of those items every day, so I will just go grab a small bag, put my essentials in it, and use it for the day. This is what I took today to run my errands, and it fits everything that I would need to go and do those things. So I will go ahead and show you what I have inside and talk a little bit about the bag structure. So the mini frame crossbody, as you could tell, is a really tiny bag, easily fits in the palm of my child-sized hands. I really, you know, I'm a little hipster girl. I love the little hipster. It's still my favorite small crossbody, but this one adds a little bit of class and flair just because of its construction. So it's got this round, almost raindrop shape at the bottom, which is really flattering. And I just love the Fanfare pattern. I have one other item in this pattern, which is the cargo sling. So it's like really large compared to this. And I've always liked the pattern because it just looks really classy, clean, and it goes with everything. And that's the reason why I got this in this pattern. Like, I specifically looked for the mini frame crossbody. This was months ago again. I specifically looked for this in Fanfare because I envisioned mostly using this for moments where I'm either dressy or if it's like an event for work. And even like, I'm not dressy today, I'm just wearing a t-shirt and jeans or shorts. So I thought it would just, you know, be just fine, and it's a little bit different than my little hipster, so it's just a nice little change up. I would say it is smaller than the little hipster. It fits a little bit less and stores the items differently. As you can see, it's more taller than wider, so yeah, it's just a different little crossbody bag, and it's elegant. You can dress it up and down, whatever, and it comes in a ton of different patterns. It is a retired item. I believe I found this one on Poshmark. It was the only Fanfare one at the time that I could find, and I didn't know that they made these in microfiber, but just the other day I was scrolling through Poshmark for fun and I saw one of these in microfiber. It was missing the strap, and it sold it as quick as I could find it. Not saying that I want to get another one of these anytime soon, but like maybe someday. I'm really happy with this one though. So yeah, you can see that roundish shape. You have a little pull tab here, and the opening of this is really interesting. So it is like a frame shape, and it's like a little kiss lock. So you can hold onto this tab and pull it open and then snap it closed. So that tab just helps you get that open. And on that tab, you can see that it says Vera in cursive writing. And one of my favorite parts about this bag is this little handle on top. I just think it pulls the whole thing together. I use this a lot today, and I usually don't carry bags like in the crook of my arm or on my wrist, but this is the perfect bag to do that with because it's like the same size as a large wristlet, so it is extremely lightweight on my wrist. I don't feel any pain or pulling or tugging. It's just perfect for that type of carry. Whereas like those really popular satchel bags with the little handles, they're a little bit, you know, bigger. So I think this is the perfect like crook of the arm or wrist bag. Yeah, super cute. It does come with a crossbody strap that is detachable. You can see the little hooks there, so you can take those off and just use it as a like little clutch if you wanted to. I have it set to shoulder bag mode, so I will show you what that looks like on me real quick. So that's what shoulder bag looks like on me. And crossbody would look about the same. It'd probably fall right about there, but it is adjustable. I don't think the strap is super long, but I will measure it and put that in the description box for you. So yeah, on the back there is a slip pocket that is very generous. I have the iPhone 10 or the iPhone X, whatever you want to call it, and it fits really nicely into that slip pocket lengthwise, and there's still this much more room to spare on either side, so it probably could fit one of those like iPhone Pluses, or I don't know, the phones are getting so big I can't keep track of them anymore, but it does fit. You could put it lengthwise, but I'm not sure if you would want to in case it falls out. So I just push it down and it fits really nicely. Okay, so now for the main compartment, and there are no pockets on the front, as you can tell. It opens up pretty wide, and you can see all of my essentials in there. So we've got a large slip pocket on the back. That slip pocket goes almost to the bottom. It's that nylon lining, but you can see the interior itself is that pretty cotton pop of white and yellow pattern, really pretty. But in that little black slip pocket back there, I have a chapstick, car keys, and a pen. And then on this opposite side, there are 3 card slots. I'll take my sunglasses out of there. And yeah, as you can see, my sunglasses fit really, really nicely in there. There are 3 card slots. I don't use the card slots in this, kind of like why I don't use the card slots in the Little Hipster. The Little Hipster's wallet is separate from the rest of the bag, but this one, if you have a bunch of stuff in here, your cards can be blocked by all of that stuff. I feel like it'd just be kind of difficult to get to them. So, y'all know my favorite wallet is the Zip ID. This is in lilac medallion. Fits really easily in there, as you can see, with stuff still, like here, I'll put my sunglasses back in here so you can get an idea. Like, it fits perfectly in there with my sunglasses, and I have more stuff that I'm going to pull out here so you can see how roomy this little bag is. But yeah, it fits just perfectly in there, lengthwise and longways. So I just love this. I did an ID collection video, and I talked about this one a lot specifically, how when I first discovered this pattern, and I usually can't afford full retail price, and this was like brand new, just came out in retail stores, and I saw this and I really, really wanted something, so I got an ID case, and I got 20% off of it, so I was super stoked. And I absolutely love this ID case. It's getting worn down, the corners are getting rough, and some stitching is coming out because it is the quilted version. It's when Vera Bradley started to make their ID cases quilted, so it's just super beautiful. I love the colors, and they really make me happy every time I open any bag that I'm using this particular ID case in. It just makes me happy. So going on, there are still more stuff in the bag. Got my hair pick, medicine, bottle of lotion, hand sanitizer, feminine product. And so now you can get a good look at the bag. So of course the opening is going to be more narrow than the actual bottom itself. It is folding up a little bit there because I had it folded in storage, but it fits a lot. I mean, here's my water bottle. Look, my water bottle can stand up in there. That's how roomy it is. So I'll go ahead and load these items back in and give you another look with all of the stuff in here. I like to keep my keys in that back slip pocket because it's just easier for me to find them rather than putting them at the bottom. Since it's a smaller item, it would kind of, I feel like, get covered up down there, and I don't want that to happen. So I just keep them like right in that slip pocket so I can just get to them real fast if need be. So that's what everything looks like. And there's still lots of room at the top, as you can see, to spare. So that is the mini frame crossbody in the pattern Fanfare. As I said, this is retired. I think it's one of the cutest accessory bags that Vera Bradley has ever made. It's that creativity that Vera Bradley is so good at. It's very reminiscent of that time period where she was coming out with all these like really different styled bags, and this is one of those. Not to say that the bag styles that are out now are generic, but I would say they are more generic than they used to be. You don't see stuff like this anymore with the metal frame and the cute little handle at the top and the strap and the pocket. You know, it's just so creative and cute in one small package. I know I just said a little bit ago that I don't see myself getting one of these in the near future. I wouldn't mind finding one. The problem is they're all really expensive. At least the ones that I've seen are like in the 30s and 40s. This one when I bought this months ago, I got really lucky. I think I got it for $20. I think I'd be willing to pay that for this, but yeah, going up into the 20s or 30s and 40s. And I've seen some for even more than that. Just not doable right now. So that's why I'm doing a video on something I already own as well. Number one, because I wanted to switch to this today. And number two, I haven't talked about it on my channel yet. And number three, I haven't bought any new Vera for a little while. So you should be proud of me. Just trying to take a little bit of a break because it becomes expensive after a while. So anyway, this is my bag today, and I hope you had a wonderful day.